Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for tuning in again. Today I'm going to show you how I do my box braids and Bohemian Havana twist.
When you call my name.
First things first, you want to start off with fresh clean hair, which is why you see my hair in 4 plaits. These are the supplies that I use for my box braids. My major key thing that I want to point out is making sure you moisturize your hair before you start to braid the braiding hair in. What's the point of a protective style if you're not going to properly moisturize it? Another very important tip that I like to point out is making sure that your ends on your braiding hair is frayed apart so that while you're braiding your hair down, it doesn't become a chunky braid at the end and it actually tapers off. Now before you see me start to braid, I want to point out that I know that I leave a pretty decent sized gap between my scalp and the braid. And the reason why is because I have a very sensitive scalp. I can't put too much pressure or pull too much on my scalp because it'll bleed. And I don't have time for that. So I leave at least maybe probably a fingernail's length worth of hair between my scalp and the start of my box braid. That's personally my choice. You don't have to do that. That's just what I do for the sake of my own scalp and my own pain level and tolerance.
You just let me know that I got you, and you got.
As you can see, I took 3 pieces of braiding hair and attached them to my personal hair. And then I just kind of, it's hard to explain, but I just plait it down and cross each piece over each other to create a braid. I don't, like I said, I don't really know how to explain it in like a better way, so kind of just watch my fingers as they're crossing over each other and like passing the hair off to one another. And like you can see, like my actual hair is attached to the piece of black braiding hair, so it's a little bit easier for you to see where like I'm manipulating my hair to blend in with the braiding hair too. After I finished my braids, I realized I didn't have a lot, but they were heavier than the twist were. And the reason being is because I used way more hair per braid than I did per twist. So if you look at me while I'm doing my twist, I do the same method as the braid. I'm kind of just braiding the base of the twist first. And then after I kind of get to like a decent length, maybe like the tip of a pinky fingernail of a braid, I start to manipulate the hair around each other and start to twist it in the twist fashion. I just said twist a lot, but so what? This is another one of those parts of this process that's really hard to explain. So the best way I can like give a description of what I'm doing right now is I'm kind of taking the pieces of braiding hair and twisting them between my pointer and my thumb and then rolling them around each other to create a tight enough twist to where it won't unravel and just be a big blotchy mess after I'm done. Now you can see that some of my twists are bigger than others, and that's the way I wanted them to be, because I wanted them to be very I guess hipster, rugged, bohemian looking. So I didn't want anything to be too uniform. I wanted them to be different. So that's just how I wanted to style it. You can make yours as uniform or as chunky as you want, but I wanted mine to have more of a uneven, unkept kind of look to them. And this is the finished look. If you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Let me know down in the comments what you think about these two protective styles. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!